What's up, everybody? It's your boy Al, the Munchie CEO, and welcome back to the Life of a Legal Trapper. Today, we're reading emails. Emails! I'm very excited about emails. I get about 300 emails a day, and I hate emails. If you want to talk to me, just pick up the phone and call me. I'm pretty old school that way. I know I gotta read emails. I know. It's very important. But if you're gonna email me, you're trying to sell me something, you're wasting your time. Because I'm not buying nothing over email. Just letting you know. I'm old school. Pick up the phone and call. I'm gonna block you if you call too much though. But nevertheless, let's get some numbers done today. Today's Wednesday. Payroll's Friday, so we gotta take care of that. We got some high earners in the company who are getting bonuses this week. I like to run my business kind of like a dealership, commission based on performance. And a lot of people who are weak, yeah, I said weak. A lot of weak people get scared of that because they're like, oh, cool, performance based. Yeah, if you're worried about performance based, it means your performance is trash. You should be excited about performance based because now you know you control your pay. You can control it. There's no limit to what you can make. So I like to run munchies like that, and I think my managers do appreciate it, and I do appreciate it too because now they bring their A game to work. And that's how I want everyone around me to be. I don't want to just have a bunch of people who don't want to grow, who don't want to make more. It's very depressing, right? And it takes time to learn how to run a company. And it also takes time to find the right people. So the team is very important, and you have to take care of your team. I always talk about team. Team is super important. Like, you can't do nothing alone. Now, finding the right team, that's the hardest part. Because some people just don't want to do anything. They just want to get paid for nothing, and I don't know where they do that at. I'm not pretty enough to get paid for nothing, so we're going to work hard, you know what I'm saying? But also work smart. So let's get this done today, and after this, we're going to hit the gym, then we're going to get some food, a restaurant that wants me to review their restaurant, so I'm going to come check it out today, tap in shortly. My last day job was, I worked in a dealership, I was a manager, and it was somewhere in Fort Worth. I believe my pay was cut, yeah. The owner cut my pay. I don't know why, but before I got there, that store was not doing well. As soon as I got there, the store started doing good. I'm not taking full credit for that, it's not my doing, but it's just a collective effort, right? I got there, we made sure the team was working, because when I got there, the team was very lazy. So I brought in I brought in a new vibe, the work ethic, I brought in the energy, and it was so good that 3 months into me getting there, the owner took us for a dinner to celebrate a record-breaking month after I got there. Before I got there was no record-breaking month. After I got there, it became a record-breaking month. I brought some guys as well. I brought some of my guys from the previous dealership to come as well. Some savages. They were savages. They watching this. You know what's up. We brought them over, making sales, and the owner just, I don't know what it was, just a different vibe. It wasn't my vibe. But I realized something. I'm like, if this guy can do this, because he's not special, he wasn't special. If he can do it, I definitely can as well. I felt like he just, inherited money and just opened a company. And I felt like I had to hustle. I felt like I had everything to get it done. And that was end of 2019, early 2020. And at that time, I was day trading. This is a fun story. I was day trading, and that was when COVID started. The first people to know about COVID were the guys who were day trading, because we saw the stocks going down. The stocks were plummeting down at that time, and I was shorting a lot of trades back then. So we knew from studying the market that there was a virus in China that was coming to the US, and no one else knew. Everything was shut down, so there was honestly no competition. There was no competition to what I was doing. I was in the ATM business, and no one was working, but I worked. I took my car and I drove, and I went to go install ATMs. I didn't care, and that really helped out. And of course, there was a lot of bills that were deferred too. I think the banks were not collecting back. They pushed away some loans. You don't have to pay back a lot of loans because of the COVID. I think a lot of things like that. They gave you some like reprieve, and like the stimulus check was there too, so people had money. So it was a good 3 months of no bills and straight hustle. I just hustled it out. And I built a little portfolio that could pay my bills and just went from there. It was very hard though, I'll tell you that. I thank God for putting me in the right place, giving me the right knowledge, the right perseverance to push through during the hardest time of some people's lives. Because COVID was very hard for people. And I'll tell you this now. When I was started, everybody told me not to do that. Like everyone. My friends told me not to quit my job. My family told me not to quit my job. They're like, no, you can't quit your job. You're making 6 figures here on this job. You're a manager. You're 22 years old. You know, you're making a lot of money. Because I was making good money at the dealership. Trust me, I was making good money at the dealership. It wasn't like I was not doing well. I was doing very well. I was making 6-figure salary plus commissions. I quit a 6-figure salary to go try something. And I'm telling you, man, that right there, that takes balls. You need balls to do it. And thank God I got some balls. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I got some cojones. You need cojones for that one. And I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. It took me a while to get back to that, income that I was making. But the challenge was necessary. I was young enough to do it as well. And I had no responsibility. I didn't have kids back then. Now I got kids, so, the risk is more calculated. But I still take risk, regardless.
What are the secrets to being a successful entrepreneur?
There are no secrets, man. There are no secrets. It's first of all, you need the grace of God. That's number one. I don't believe you can do it without God. And people can say otherwise. That's what works for them. God works for me, right? And second, you need to take the risk. And not just take the risk, but also put in the work, right? It sounds so nice. It sounds so cliche. But the thing is, I have nothing to sell you. Most of these other guys on social media are selling you something. They want you to buy their master course or their mastermind. I'm not selling you a course, right? There's no secret. It's just, are you willing to take the risk and not get paid for a very long time? I try to be perfect, but I'm not perfect. But the key is to give yourself some grace, understand you're not perfect. Don't be too hard on yourself, but be hard on yourself enough to push you. And God willing, you come out of that successful. God willing. And also have it in the back of your mind that you can try all that and still not be successful. So that's what it takes to be an entrepreneur. It's a risk. You're gambling on yourself. And that's the best person to gamble on is yourself, Because I used to be the guy who used to fall for, the course sellers. I've bought courses before. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've bought courses before. And because, the idea is I want to win. I want to get the information to win. But there's no information that anybody's selling you that you can't find on your own for free. One more thing. See, also, to be an entrepreneur, you gotta realize something. You have to be the best at what you do at your job. That's one thing people don't understand. When I was working for somebody, I was the best at that job. I can say that proudly because I was the best. I was the best closer. I was the best manager. I was the best salesperson. I was the hardest worker. You couldn't come close to me at what I did. Ask anybody. And y'all watching, reply to this reel if you think you were better than me at what I did. We'll go band for band. We'll go head for head. We'll go sale for sale. We'll go plaques for plaques. I still got my plaques, right? My point is, to start any endeavor, to be an entrepreneur, you have to be the best at your job. You can't say, oh, I want to start a business, but you're lazy at your job. So I don't want to hear that, oh, I want to be an entrepreneur, but you don't even show up on time to your job. You're not the best at where you work at. Your performance sucks, and you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to get rich. How? How, Sway?
What do you do for fun?
This right here, this is fun. This is my fun. I think I've had all the fun that people consider fun already. I've had it all. Name it. I'm young, and I say I'm not even 30. When I say I've had it all, I've had it all. I've done it all, I've done it all. Trust me, I have. What is it? I've done it. There's nothing that's gonna be like, oh, I'm missing out. I'm not missing out on nothing. This is my fun right here.
What do you think is the best business to open up right now?
That's a good question, actually. What's the best business to open up right now? The one that you want to open up, that's the best business. The one you want to open up. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the business, it's about the one that you're willing to put in 100% into. You can do anything. You can open a restaurant, but are you going to go 100% in? Are you really going to make it work? It's the one you want to open. That's the best business to open. I see a lot of guys, they follow the trends. Like, oh, AI is the big thing now. They want to go do AI. I don't know anything about AI. And frankly, I don't care about AI. I understand sales. I understand buying and selling. I understand that. That's what works for me. So I do what works for me. So the best business to open is the one that works best for you. I know, a lot of girls do, makeup. My New Year's resolution is to be more optimistic. I need more positive thinking in my life right now. So that's one of it. Number 2, I want to be very consistent. I want to be more consistent than I already am. I want to grow my team. Yeah, I want to grow with a group of people. I want us to grow together. I want to be like, hey, before we met, we were here, and after we met, we got here. That's what I want. I want a team to grow together. And I think that's what life is about. A lot of guys want to make money alone. It's not possible. You can't make money alone. You need a group of people. As long as there's integrity, there's no lying. And when I say integrity, I mean doing things the right way when no one is watching. That's integrity. Because once you break integrity, man, you can't win long term if you have no integrity. It just doesn't work. And when I say win, I don't mean necessarily just money. People think winning is just money. The way the world works, the way God works is you might cheat all your way through having a lot of money, but you're gonna be missing something. Your health might go bad. And you might die at 45 and not even enjoy your money. Then what's the point? Or you might have bad relationships. Your kids hate you. They can't stand you. But you have $3 billion, but your kids can't stand. Then what's the point of making money if your kids hate you? Because the whole point of making money is to enjoy with people. What's your fear of being cringe? Who are these people that are so better than you that you have to act a certain way for? There's nobody on this God's green earth who's better than me. There's nobody on this God's green earth who is some type of special person than me. We're all the same. We're all equal. So I don't have to worry about your perception of me, because your perception might be wrong. What tells you that my perception is not right? Why is my cringe not the right thing to do? And why is your normal? See, some of these things I say, I actually need to hear it. I'm not even saying it for content. I'm saying it for me, most importantly. Ooh, that's a very good question. Fire them. That's a short answer. Fire them. But also, you wanna watch, because I won't lie, I've learned a lot about human psychology from dealing with people, right? And there's one thing that I really enjoyed doing when I was starting was I enjoyed reading books. Now, not so much. Right now, I just read my Bible. I believe that's the ultimate book. But before I really got into my faith, I used to read a lot of psychology books, a lot of The Prince by Machiavelli, 48 Laws of Power, Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene, The 50th Law by Robert Greene and 50 Cent, 33 Strategies of War by Robert Greene. I went down into a whole Robert Greene, thing. I read a lot of books, and I learned a lot about human psychology. So when people are trying to manipulate me, I already know where they're taking me to, but I like to watch and see where you're taking me to, so I can then, know how to deal with you. But you need to know about people, and you got to understand. And this is why I love the Bible now, because the Bible tells you everything all these other books tell you. That's why I'm just sticking to the Bible now, because the Bible has all the game. All the game you're looking for is in the Bible. The Bible tells you the heart of man is wicked. The heart of man is wicked. So meaning, a man's heart is wicked. It's just default nature. Our default is to be bad. If anybody's telling you otherwise, they're lying to you. Our default is to be bad. Now, we have to try, with the grace of God, to be better.
We have to do our best, by the grace of God, to be good. That's why you have to understand that people naturally are trying to screw you over. Now, that doesn't mean they're not good people. They are good people. And when you find them, you keep them. But knowing that the heart of man is wicked, you have to move accordingly. That's how you treat employees. Let them prove to you that they're good. Simple. If anybody tells you otherwise, they don't know what they're talking about, or they're lying to you, or they themselves are that bad that you're trying to avoid. That's facts. They themselves are that manipulator you're trying to avoid, and that's facts. So that right there. I should charge for this game. I should charge for it. But you know what? Just go open your Bible and you'll find all the game there. Keep in mind, I used to read all these other books. I opened the Bible and I found everything I was looking for.
So Al, you're Nigerian.
Yes,
So why didn't you follow the societal norms of becoming a nurse, doctor, a lawyer?
Because I'm a rebel, man. I'm the black sheep. I'm a rebel. I rebelled against the norm. I did not want the traditional route. I didn't feel like it was for me. And I didn't like school either, just keeping it real. I don't like school. You know, I like people who, you know, have had to overcome, you know, things in life. Not a test or an exam. You know, that's just, in my opinion, school is just brainwashing, in my opinion. You just memorize a book and you pour it out on paper and you pass a test. That's not learning to me. I asked my sister the other day. My sister is very intelligent, school-wise. She got summa cum laude, you know, those, you know, 4.8, 4.0 GPA, stuff like that in college. She graduated. And I asked her, because she got a job in a very big company, I asked her, everything that you learned at your job, can you teach it to a high school student? You know what she said? She said, yeah. I'm like, so you can teach your whole job to a high school student and you can work your job perfectly fine. She's like, yeah, actually you can. So what's the point of the degree then if you can just teach it to a high school person? What's the whole point? It didn't make any sense to me. It just seemed like a brainwashing, you know, it's just brainwashing. I don't like to be lied to. I don't like people playing on my intelligence. It's very disrespectful. See, I'm a very chill person, but I find what I find disrespectful is playing on my intelligence. Playing on my intelligence is very disrespectful. Now you think I'm stupid, and now I have to attack you. Valentine's is coming real soon. If you want to take care of your girl, get her something nice, tap in with me at SSJ the Jeweler on Instagram. We got the best jewelry for the females. Glistening VVS Clarity stones, lab diamonds, natural diamonds, gold, rose gold, white gold, silver, whatever you need, we got you. Hit me up at SSJ the Jeweler on Instagram.
Baby money, I said top floor. I said forever like why we had the love fire right down with the guys all the time. Ain't shit funny now. I'm still in town telling money out. Heard they outside where we tryna hunt them down. We gon' try it out, then try to run it down. I just broke out more than a couple thousand. Just tryna kick it now, ain't tryna talk about it. I got water, she tryna go down. I got water, this my private island. Brand new whip got low mileage. Brand new hoe got low miles. I look boss, bitch, yeah, I bitch down. 7 white girl, no, I don't know mine. But shawty, she ride. Hell down, she ain't call the plate. She hop on that shit and go, y'all. She calling me Lil Money, Billy Ray.
Want to get some food after? We gotta hit up Salt Lake. There's a restaurant there that they've been dying for me to try. We got a lot of recommendations, so I'm gonna check it out. And let's go. Okay, we just got done with that workout. We are here at De Caramel Patisserie. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. My French is terrible, but let's go check out what they got, okay? Follow me. So I've seen this a lot. I'm not gonna say too much, I'm just gonna take a bite. I wonder what to think. It's like really good, but also I'll give this one a 7 out of 10 for the mango.
Would you order it again?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely. So this is the strawberry one. Look at that.
Well, that's a strawberry one.
I know. It's fire. Okay, this one is like a cheesecake type feel. Like a strawberry cheesecake. I like this one a little bit better than this one. The mango is good. I feel like it needs something. Popcorn cake. Wow, this looks good. Very sweet. Just very sweet. I've had another one in Dallas. That one was better. I just felt like it was richer. This one's good. Just different. Yeah. The caramel patisserie. I give it an 8 out of 10. Alright guys, that's it for today. We just got done trying the caramel patisserie. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Very sweet for me. Good experience though. But I'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Yo, Al, I want to get like a ring for my girlfriend. Valentine's Day is coming up.
I know, man. Valentine's is coming. Yeah. I actually know a spot where you can get really something.
Really?
It's not natural.